which would guess in this area. Well, we just want you to know how much we appreciate you, especially those of you who are new senior directors. That is a very, very important rank because it's a first rank where there's a volume requirement and then the structure as well. Sometimes people get the volume before they get the structure, and sometimes it's the structure before the volume, but it is a very important rank, and it's not an easy rank to get to. So anybody who's done that is an achievement. So we want to give everyone that's done that. So I expect that each of you to get at least 2 or 3 strikes tonight. Turkey. That's right. My goal in bowling is usually 100 points. If I get 100 points, that's a really good game. Anyway, can I give you some advice? Some advice. You're going, Gerrit, this is supposed to be fun. Okay, 3 tips. I'm going to give you 3 tips for this weekend, how to make the most of this weekend. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, number 1, meet at least 10 people you don't know. Talk to them, get to know them, find out as much as you can about them, exchange information so that you can work together. Is that good?
Yeah.
We'll commit to that. Okay, number 2, take good, copious notes.
Yes.
Because I don't. Good detailed notes. So again, all weekend long there's going to be so much good information that you'll want to be able to. And all, I'm going to give you a hint in my presentation. We're going to go back to kindergarten a little bit.
Yeah.
So, and last of all, number 1, most important one, you've got to have fun. Which is going to be important. Take good copious notes, have a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to spending this time with you and having an incredible weekend. Now, it's my privilege to bring up someone who I find to be very important, especially as we look where LifeEd has been and where it's going. We know that we're in absolutely amazing hands, and so please help me welcome to the stage our president, Meredith Berkich.
What I heard from Gerrit, because the reality is that if I had not come in yesterday, who knows who would be here, right? I'm hearing all these stories. So, in any case, I just want to thank each and every one of you. These kind of events are the best because we're really getting to meet and rub elbows with the rising stars at every company. And for those of you that have known me for any amount of time, I have committed my whole life to direct selling. I've been in it really my entire adult career, from on the field side for 10 years, and now, of course, on the corporate side for the last 15. So from my point of view, I see things through a very, very different lens. I see it through a leadership lens. Because here's the thing about leadership, and here's what I know. Direct selling, network marketing, relationship marketing, whatever you want to call it, it is personal development and leadership with a compensation plan attached to it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's exactly what it is. If you want to thrive in this business, you have to become a leader. Now, some people will say, is leadership born? Or do you develop? I don't believe that leadership is born. You know, we will a lot of times see people that have characteristics that seem, oh, they're so charismatic, they're so beautiful, they're so wonderful, they're so lovely. But at the end of the day, it's about authenticity. Leadership is about authenticity and connecting with people and managing to make sure that you make them feel valued, make them feel special. It was the great Mary Kay who said in her book in the early 60s, right? Make me feel special, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? Make me feel special. Because the secret of it all is making people feel they're appreciated. At a time in our nation, at a time in our world when depression and feelings of self-worth are at an all-time low, when teen and 20-aughts suicide rates are rising because there is a need in our culture, in our people, to help people understand that they are special, they are worthwhile, and that they were beautifully and wonderfully crafted. of their life. And that's what leadership is in everyone in this room. And because I've been in the field, because I've grown a team, because I was the first and youngest person to reach a certain high level in my direct selling company in their 20-year corporate history, I know what it means to see the ordinary person that you would never even suspect experience the extraordinary. And that's what drives me. That's what drives me, because there's so many people that are entitled and feel entitled to be, fawned and swooned over, but everybody has a right to be able to see their God-given gifts and put them into making the world a better place. Everyone deserves that right to be in that position. And everyone in the room. And so I have a story that I share, in small groups like this, because it really was an epiphany moment. It really was a catalyst for me when I was in direct selling. I was at a large convention. I had brought my whole group, and that's all of you. You bring your groups, right? You show up. What do leaders do? Leaders show up. Leaders show up, and you bring your team, and you get there, and you have your team, you have your group. Okay, here you are, and I was there. I had rows and rows of my team, and we were all in our Berkich bomber get-ups, and everything was great already. And so this is the kind of the mindset of bringing those people. And so I'm going to have to back up a little bit, because I remember as we were getting ready to go, one of the people in my group told me that they had an event that they wanted me to go to, and then they wanted me to go and do this one-off, way out in the boondocks interview with this lead that they had. And I was already kind of down there, but I was supposed to go home. It was a Saturday. I went to meet this woman. She was she was just frumpy. Let's just use the word. She was as tall as she was wide. Her car was in the parking lot with the bumper taped on with black tape. And her teeth this way, and her hair was all here. And I had driven quite a while. And I was talking to her, and I said, ma'am, so tell me why you want to be in direct selling. And she says, I don't have any friends. And I went, oh boy, okay. And so in the car on the way home, I called Margarita, and I said, Margarita, if you ever send me, out like that for that, she goes, oh, no, just give her a chance. Just give her a chance. And I went, okay, give her a chance. So at this convention, I'm sitting there with rows and rows of my people, all spangled up with all our bling and all ready to go. And we're looking up there at the stage, and they start talking about this person, this woman, who done these amazing things, who done all these amazing things. And we're looking at the stage, and our eyes are filling up with tears. And that little gal that was as tall as she was wide, with her teeth going this way and her hair, comes walking out in this bling gown from top to bottom, and the entire thousands of people stood on their feet screaming. And we were crying. And what I learned is the one thing I would pass along. You're going to learn so much. You've learned so much already. But what you're going to learn the next day, okay, is that everybody has a chance. And when I looked at that woman with my tears streaming, my mascara, I don't know where I went at that point. But, to myself, everybody deserves a chance. We never can judge. If there's one thing, don't judge anyone. As you're building your group and you're looking for your next leader, here you are at the entry level. We call this the gateway. Senior director is the gateway of leadership, a life. So it's the gateway. So as now you start looking around at your world and you start thinking about what do you want to become? What and who do you want to become in these next couple of years? Okay, remember, never judge. Every human being has a right. They have greatness within them. And that is our job, to see the treasure that every person can offer and help to bring it out in them. No matter. We'll have different beliefs and we'll be on different sides of the arguments and all that. It doesn't matter. We are all members of the human race. And David Schmidt, I just spent time with him early this morning. He is the most amazing human being. And I have been doing this for 30 years. I have no leaders. I have no owners of companies. David Schmidt, from the moment that I first spoke to him, as many of you, is an absolute anomaly. He is a unicorn. He is so focused on you and what matters to you. So when we talk about arguing the right time at the right place, never has there been a point in history as we are watching other companies crashing, people like Rodan and Fields abandoning the direct selling. I mean, everything that's happening right now, look around you. We are the lighthouse. And so when we go into this conference and we say, be the light, see the light, okay, see it and be it and share it, LifeWave, the light wave that we have going on here is unprecedented. And every one of you in this room are are in this unique point in history to participate. And as our world is going crazy around us and all these fun, and I was just teasing at the beginning, sorry for all my other friends on that other side, but it's like, you know, but we're gonna have some fun with this. We're gonna have some fun with this. Because it's gonna be an exciting time. But this crazy world that we live in, there's one common truth. No matter which side of the aisle you're on, no matter what side of the aisle you're on, there's one common truth. We are members of the human race. And the LifeWave is here to bless the human race. Thank you, each of you, for your contributions, for everything that you do each and every day, the sacrifices that you make. Thanks to your family. And thank you for believing in us. Thank you for believing in me. We are branching out. We have just ordered and got this great recognition program that we're going to be kicking off at the beginning of the year, starting this year, where we can actually even elevate. Everything is getting elevated. Right time, right place, right LifeWave. Thank you. Don't have to be perfect.
To get to know Gerrit, to get to know Geraldo, and to get to know Meredith more. So spend some time, have some conversations, enjoy each other. Like Gerrit said, meet some new people that you haven't met before, take lots of pictures, pour into people, and accept everything that comes your way as well, right? You never know where your next $1 million tip is going to come from, and there are a lot of multi-million-dollar tips standing in this room right now, waiting for your ears. So enjoy this evening. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for taking your time out, for bringing your teams to Orlando, for pouring into everyone that you do every day, because you are what's making this company so amazing, along with all the LifeWave partners all over the entire globe. We are one massive team on a very massive mission to take this company beyond a billion.